Listen, there is no play in the NFL that works if you don't have protection. It always starts up front with the offensive line, where five guys have to work in unison as one. Now, the Broncos gave up a safety in the fourth quarter of the game against San Diego on Thursday night, and teams will look at the breakdowns in protection and try to exploit those breakdowns. Now, the first thing you're going to see here, this is what we call a 4-1 nickel, meaning there is one linebacker. You always hear the quarterback, right? He goes, hey, 56 is the Mike, 56 is the Mike, or whoever that number happens to be. So that becomes the Mike backer, and that's important when designating protection. Now, what you're going to see here is a tight end protection, meaning the tight end is going to stay in, and he's man-to-man against that defensive end. So we designated our middle linebacker as Mike backer. That means the left tackle and the left guard are going to squeeze that defensive tackle to this linebacker. That's their responsibility. But in this scenario where they gave up the safety, left guard leaves really early and hangs his left tackle out to dry. Left tackle gets caught on the outside shoulder of the defensive tackle who pushes right in here. Left tackle forced to grab and essentially tackle his man in the end zone, and what ends up resulting in a safety. Here's the issue. You had nowhere to go. You're out here floating around blocking Johnny Bier, and that's not a guy that's ever made a play in the National Football League. So this looks like Russell Okung's bust, and everybody's going, Russell Okung stinks. But it really is the lack of communication and the breakdown up front with two guys who forgot to work together as one. If they don't clean this up, this is going to continue to happen to them week in and week out, and teams are going to exploit it.